laughed that islanders had a word for every wave that ebbs and flows, and wind that blows. Every day's memento mori, everybody has a story. And what Tim Fanning has done has recovered a great story in all of its complexity and made it available to us. And I think this book adds momentum to an active retrieval that is now well underway. Dermot Keogh has just written a book about the Irish in Argentina, which I think is going to be published later this year. Margaret Breheny has prepared a superb exhibition on the Irish in Latin America, which is going to be on display at our embassies next year. And this book fills, I think, for me anyway, and for all of us, a very important gap, because it is an attempt to tell a comprehensive story, some of it known and much of it unknown. What really struck me was its focus on revolutionary Latin America, because the Spanish Empire came to an end. And the fact that I was reading it during our own centenary year, the remembering of our own revolution, gave it an extraordinarily powerful resonance. Paisanos, I think, illustrates the kind of cross-pollination of ideas between Ireland and Latin America, between Europe and Latin America, that we know of in a general sense, but not very well. The French Revolution, the experience of 1798 in Ireland, the impact which that had on the Irish who headed for Latin America at the time and played such an important role in founding the new republics there. The fact that Daniel O'Connell and Simón Bolívar both share the title The Liberator is a very real reminder of this cross-fertilization of ideas. And even if you take it back to before the revolutionary period in Latin America, Irish delegates were influential in drafting the Spanish Constitution of 1812, which of course was never put into effect, never entered into force. This was the restoration of Fernando VII, but still those ideas and those values carried across to Latin America. I want to particularly acknowledge the role that our colleague Justin Harmon has played. Justin is in Buenos Aires now. He was in Madrid beforehand. But he's both an enthusiast and a constant I want to say you goad our conscience constantly about the fact that we don't do enough and don't recognise sufficiently this story. But I think some of what you would like to have seen happen is now beginning to happen. I'm not going to hold the floor any longer, other than to say that I think we're in the early stages of something that is important for us. This is the retrieval of our story. But there's another part of this, which is work that still has to be done, and that is the retrieval back into Latin America of this story. I'm not sure how well known much of this is in Latin America, and it seems to me that the next important step now, and this would be a tremendous asset to us in a region that's tremendously important to us and with which we have great affinity. The next step now is to see that this book is quickly translated into Spanish and made available. And we have, I think we hope I'm not disclosing any secrets if I say that we're pretty much committed to doing that now and to doing it in short order, largely through the commitment